Hey, what's up everybody? This is the Classic Tycoon here for episode 2 of the Leafy Lake Let's Play series. And in the last episode we just got a few rides rolling here, but we don't have a lot of options as far as new rides to be built. So I think I'm going to take a look here at our area, and I think I want to get a roller coaster going here. Start getting some real revenue and start getting some guests into the park. Get people excited. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the junior roller coaster, and it's going to be a tight fit. But I'm going to try and put the station platform in this smaller area here. And this is where I decided to start the station platform, but what you'll see is, well, I'll just let you, this is an example of a video of what can go pretty wrong with a roller coaster. So let's just take a look at everything I decided to do. And when I very first finished this roller coaster, I'm actually pretty happy with it. I use the space pretty well, as far as trying to keep it compact and not take up too much area so that I can have room for other roller coasters later on. And yeah, so I just feel like I do a pretty decent job while still making the roller coaster pretty decent. So you can see, again, I'm just trying to put lots of twists and turns in it, and trying to figure out how to bring it back home as well with that tight space that I've allowed for myself back at the station platform. So I have to make some adjustments here, and this is what I end up going with. And it fits pretty well. But what I don't like is that I'm deleting a lot of these trees, which is kind of an excitement factor. So I might have to go back and make up for that by just planting a few trees myself. And there we go. We've made it back, so now we're ready to start testing it, or so I think, until I realize I've left myself absolutely no space, not only for a ride exit or entrance, but for a pathway to get to the ride. There's nowhere that I can place a path anywhere for this entrance, so I have to make some adjustments, and you're gonna see a jump clip here because I had some technical difficulties with my recording software. Actually, just with my computer in general, it's been really annoying. It's been taking me a long time to get videos rolling because of it. And this is the second try. And I realize again the exit ends up working here, which is good. But then I end up realizing that I can't build a pathway to the entrance of the ride. You'll see that in just a second. I even start testing it because I think I'm good to go. And I start building the ride entrance, and I realize it's not going to fit, and there's no way that I can really force it to. So I'm going to have to close the ride again and delete some more track and make it work. And sometimes this is how it goes. Like, usually I try to think things through and I try to avoid building roller coasters like this, but I decided to challenge myself a little bit. and try to fit it in a tight space. But there we go. You can see a little bit earlier I changed the train sizes so I could fit 2 trains. Probably didn't necessarily have to do that, but it'll keep the ride rolling a little bit more than just having 1 train going. I have to make kind of an awkward pathway just because of what I've done, but it's alright. And there we go. The ride's been testing. Looks like the train's made it back. I'm going to go ahead and just watch the ride here and see how it goes. I kind of like the way that the little ladybird trains look, actually. And I am actually happy with this roller coaster. I know it's really small and simple, but I kind of like it. So let's place our no entry banner. I'm gonna have to move the one from earlier that's holding the guests in the park. I guess I didn't necessarily have to take that one away, but better now than later and forgetting about it. We'll rename the ride here. Check out the excitement rating, 4.74. Not bad for a junior roller coaster, especially one that's this small. And again, we had to take those trees out. I'll probably make up for that in another episode. And then let's start an advertising campaign. I want to start getting some people into the park here. 129 guests. I'm not going to be making anything off of that. I also realized at this point that I was stupid and didn't hire a mechanic earlier. So I'm going to have to do that because the Ferris wheel is closed and broken down. And who knows how long that's been going on. So get a mechanic going. I think the park's been open long enough I can start building some concessions. So why don't we go ahead and do that next here. It looks like the ride is up and running. People are interested in it, so that's good. So yeah, let's get those concessions going. Not a lot of options, so I just go with a pizza stall, a drink stall, and then of course we need a restroom. And there we have it. Now that we've got some concession stands, I should put some handymen in here. I have to hire more than I would like to because of the pre-built pathway at Leafy Lake. It's a big, long wraparound, so I'm going to have some extra handymen because a lot of them are just going to be wandering around where they're not needed out in the middle of the park where there's no rides yet. Looking good. Alright, let's see if we can get another ride going here. Looks like we've got a looping roller coaster in development. We'll see if we build that soon enough. I'm going to go ahead and build a spiral slide. Figure out a spot to put it. I like spiral slides. They're nice to have just off the side. People can go in and out of them really easily. I've explained this in other Let's Plays, but I don't usually put a queue line for these. I just let people walk on and off. I think that works pretty well for these rides. These are one of the very few rides that I actually do that for. And that is good to go. We've got some people going on it, so let's check out that excitement rating, 1.67. Let's adjust the price accordingly. And good. 236 guests in the park now. I think the last time we looked at that, it was like 120. So it's already doubled. That's what those advertising campaigns can do for you. That's going to start generating a lot more revenue. Still not at a point where we're making more than we're paying, but we'll get there. And that new roller coaster is going to help out a lot. Change the color of the roller coaster, make it look a little bit more appealing. Not the prettiest colors, but I don't know, I kind of liked it. Anyways, we'll see what we do in the next episode. Appreciate you guys watching if you've made it this far. Please leave me a like, leave a comment, tell me what you thought about the video, and go ahead and click the subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next one.